Oh, yeah. That's fun. I've been on my Steely Dan recently. I don't know why. But yeah, we're just having fun. So just doing a little jam sesh before we get started. Today we're talking about 4 benefits of co-living properties. And I was thinking about, just going live and bringing some music elements into it because that's my whole background. That was my whole life before this real estate thing. And luckily now I'm at a point where I can start doing that again because a lot of the stuff that I've been working on is coming home to roost, people. So, and I'm making this video to show you how you can do it too. Really quick, let's go over some new opportunities coming up. I want to share with you guys. If you are waiting on the sidelines and you got some cash ready to deploy, these could be some opportunities for you. Let's talk about it on the other side. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're going to jump into the computer really quick and we're going to talk about partnering. So we've got a few projects coming up. First one here is land home package in Homeland, California. So I went and I didn't meet a guy today because he stood me up, but I went to go meet him to get it under contract, and we're actually going to meet up tomorrow. But this is a really good deal. To partner, we need about $315,000. That'll cover the purchase of the land as well as the purchase of the mobile home and the setup. And for that, I am offering 12% annually. So total interest earned after the 6 or 7 months is about 22 grand. All this is negotiable, but if any of these jump out to you, let me know. Next one coming up, we got Hesperia Fix and Flip. That's just a single wide mobile. It's actually pretty small. I'm figuring out if I want to pull it, put a new one on there, or just flip it as it is because there are some decent comps. And it's a smaller investment. So this one I need about 120 to get the job done, 60 for the mobile, and another 60 for the rehab. And that will be 14% because it's a smaller investment, about 5-month term. Okay. Next one we're going to the coast. San Clemente Fix and Flip. It's about a 2 million. I think the ARV is like 2.6, 2.8. We're going to get hard money, and then we have an opportunity for gap funding, gap funding, which is going to be around 225 grand at 12%. So that should take about 6 months from close to close. That's opportunity number 3. And then opportunity number 4, we've got Moreno Valley Co-Living Investment. And these are just ones I'm finding on the MLS, but I think this is going to end up actually being a really good area. Southern California doesn't have a lot of data right now, but a lot of the other operators, or not a lot, a few of the other operators are already up and running in Moreno Valley, getting some decent returns. And so I just went on Zillow and looked for a couple that could work, and these are the numbers. So the way it typically works is I'll go 50-50. I find the deal, get the funding, you bring the gap funding or the entry fee, which covers the down payment and the build out, and then I operate it, and then we split it 50-50. And these are what the numbers look like. Cash on cash return, 15%, $2,225 a month cash flow that will split. And that's after everything gets paid with reserves and everything in there. And the amount we need to cover is $175K, and that will get the acquisition as well as the doing the build out and all that stuff. So take a look, but let me know if any of these jump out to you. And if they do, there's a link in my bio, and you just let me know which one you're interested in, and I'll get you more details. But let's jump in to, today's topic, which is 4 benefits of co-living investing. So this is great. I mean, you guys know that It's hard to cash flow out here in California. Out here in Southern California, it's pretty much non-existent unless you bought something in the 70s or you get some sort of magical sub 2 deal. But this is a way to unlock cash flow. I mean, you saw the last one, you could get over 2,000, $2,500 a month cash flow. Plus, and here's where Southern California is better in these regards, is the appreciation. I mean, there's a lot of great markets for co-living, but I think SoCal is going to be absolutely amazing because of the appreciation. So if we partner on something and we just hold on to it for the next 5-10 years, these $500,000 properties are going to be worth probably over $1 million, and that's just straight up equity, which is awesome. So super stoked about that. Whoops. I was just trying to put on a little music in the background. So, first benefit of co-living is cash flow. So yeah, that's that's the main thing is we're looking for that cash flow. We're looking for that monthly income. And I'm really focusing on this next year. I focused on it this year, and I was a private money lender on 6 properties. And so I was able to see sort of the ins and outs of operators, what works, what doesn't work. And it's a great way to get started in investing. So I own a piece of 6 different properties and I get these benefits. Number 1 being cash flow. And, let's say you have a 4-3. Well, let's just use these examples. So you got a 4-3 1,800 square foot property. Now you would normally, get, let's say, I don't know, $3,000 for this. I don't think it's going to say on here, but just say you could get $3,000 for this whole thing. Even 3,500, $4,000. When we go and we turn this into an 8-3, and we can charge about $1,000 a room. Now we're at like $8,000 a month gross. So as the mortgage gets paid down, and I'm going to go to this as a benefit, as the mortgage gets paid down and the rents go up, you just start seeing that graph start to split, and all that in the middle is our cash flow. So it's an absolutely amazing way to cash flow out here in SoCal. And yeah, these were just on the MLS. Here's another. Oh, that's the Hesperia property. But let's take a look at another one. So yeah, Moreno Valley, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, but 2,100 square feet. So I'd turn this into a 7-8 bedroom. Number 2 for the benefits of co-living is going to be debt pay down. I mean, and this is true for any rental, but the people that would be living inside of this property would be paying down the debt. And so that is a huge benefit. As, time goes on, we start paying more of that interest down, start paying more of the principal down. That's where the true wealth building comes from, is the equity within these properties. So I just ran the numbers really quick. And let me jump in here right quick. So I would put it in an offer about $500,000. Can you guys see this? Yeah, $500,000. Just get a regular DSCR loan at 110 down payment. And then we're going to front load the carrying costs because we're going to need about 3 months to get up and running. We're going to add 5 bedrooms to this 3-bedroom house. And right now, a shared bathroom is getting around $250 a week. So, like I said, a little over $1,000. So we're going to be bringing in $8,600. You're like, wow, you're probably going to be cash flowing $5,000. Well, no, we're going to be conservative. We're going to put the PITI, additional insurance, and then we're covering all of the utilities. And this is why these people love this setup. They know they're just going to pay $250 a week and they're going to get all their utilities paid for, the Wi-Fi, all that stuff. Now, a big expense is going to be using PadSplit, but the benefit of using PadSplit is they're already marketing to a lot of the people that are searching for a room for rent. So we're gonna rely on them to fill up the property. And then I'm going to use another maintenance company to take care of the day to day, and I will work in tandem with them. They'll hire, the people that get the toilets fixed and all the day to day stuff. And then we want to account for vacancy and capex, but that's going to put us up around, a little over $6,000 for total expenses per month, which leaves us with that 22-25 for the monthly cash flow. So I mean, these are great numbers. I don't know where you're going to get this anywhere else, but huge benefit is paying down the monthly mortgage, which brings me to benefit number 3. That is appreciation. And you guys, Southern California is, it's just known for that. I mean, it's only gonna get worse too. It's only gonna get so much worse. 2008, at the height of the market, this guy bought it for 22. Oh yeah, 2003. So it just hovered around 220, and then went up 150 grand, or sorry, 150%. So you can imagine that another 10 years, it's going to go up another 100%. It's going to put it over $1 million for this in Moreno Valley. And, it's crazy. It's just, we're going to look back and think that this is cheap, and this isn't. I mean, this is pretty cheap for SoCal, but if we get in right now, it's got a big enough backyard. We could probably add an ADU if we wanted to. We could be cash flowing and getting major equity right off the MLS. So that appreciation, it's just one of the benefits of California. Yeah, people want to talk crap on the politics, but we have that appreciation. So I love California for that, and that's why I want to get in on this market. Which brings me to number 4, tax benefits. Yes, that's right. We get to write off the interest payments, and we get to depreciate the whole property. I mean, that's one of the huge benefits that not a lot of people talk about with real estate, especially if you have active income. This right here can wipe out, a vast majority of the amount of taxes that you have to pay every month. So, this it's just a great tax strategy. I mean, that's one of the main reasons people buy real estate is for the taxes. And, we get so obsessed with the cash flow, but I think once you reach a certain amount where you're bringing in a certain amount, you really, the tax side of things becomes something that you really need to study and figure out how you can use it to your best benefit. And then the bonus one is social impact. Things are getting really expensive. I mean, that's just all around. The full U.S. things are getting expensive, and this is going to be something that people look for. And when you look in Atlanta, a lot of the properties there are they get fully rehabbed. I mean, this just kind of looks like a regular house, and it's just a room available. And that's, I think, if you're just working and you want to save money and you want a clean place to live, this is something that you're going to want to look for. Just a room for rent. You pay $1,000. It's going to be clean. It's going to be good. And, I mean, if you can imagine, it's the housing crisis is just going to get worse and worse and worse. The affordability is going to get, I don't see any way to really turn it around. Not to be like negative, but you and I can do something about it. But other people, they just want to get a steady job and have a clean place to live, and this is going to answer that. And it's just the beginning. So I think getting in on this early is going to be great. you get to invest and have a social impact. That may not be important for some people, but I think it's a benefit for sure. So yeah, this is an area that I'm looking in, Moreno Valley. Um, whether one of you guys partner with me or not, I'm going full bore on it. As you can see, there's a few operators out here. And SoCal is just going to get busier. I mean, there's going to be guys popping up. These are ones that are about to pop up. There's another one in Marina Valley, but I think this section's going to be pretty hot just because it's near both these freeways. You know, it's kind of central. The median house price is good for investors, so we can jump in on this stuff. But yeah, so those are some benefits of co-living properties, co-living investing that I think everyone should really sink their teeth into and get behind. Again, if you guys are looking to partner with anyone, I have lending opportunities coming up, whether it's fix and flips, the land home package, or co-living. I got something for everybody right now, depending on if you want your money to grow longer or if you just want a quick return. Either or, go ahead and jump into the description box down below and book some time with me. And I want to get to know you, and I want to help as many people reach financial freedom as possible. So hit me up and let's talk soon. And I'm going to be doing these lives. I just have so much fun just doing it live. So hopefully you can join me. I'm thinking maybe Tuesdays, Wednesdays, not sure of a time yet. But yeah, jump in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to hear, or want to learn about, or have any comments or anything. I'd love to hear from you. So I will see you on the next one.